Yo, Harlem streets are buzzing and the internet is on fire. Maino just dropped something that nobody saw coming. Receipts, receipts, and more receipts. And they're all aimed at DJ Akademiks. This isn't just another social media rant or a freestyle jab. This is hard evidence, receipts that could change the narrative of the Harlem rap scene forever. Fans are going crazy trying to piece together what's real, what's hype, and who really holds the power. For years, DJ Akademiks has been one of the most influential voices in hip-hop commentary. But now Maino is stepping up, exposing secrets that fans didn't even know existed. Every clip, every leak, and every line is being analyzed line by line. And the streets are reacting like it's the biggest Harlem showdown of 2026. People are tweeting, posting, and debating, asking questions nobody has answers to yet. This is more than drama. It's a lesson in loyalty, street credibility, and the behind-the-scenes of hip-hop culture. Who knew that receipts could speak louder than bars? Maino is sending a message. Don't underestimate the streets. Don't underestimate Harlem. And, most importantly, don't underestimate the power of exposing the truth. So, get ready. Because this is going to spark conversations, debates, and reactions that are unlike anything you've seen this year. Every comment matters, every share fuels the fire, and the streets are watching closely to see how DJ Akademiks responds. The Harlem rap world just got shook, and you don't want to miss a second of this explosive story. As the dust settled from Maino's explosive reveal, Harlem and the wider hip-hop community were in sheer shock. What started as whispers and rumors had transformed into full-blown chaos, with fans dissecting every second of the leaked footage and every word Maino had dropped. The receipts weren't just minor details, they were carefully documented. Evidence revealing backroom deals, unspoken loyalties, and alleged manipulations that DJ Akademiks had been involved in over the years. Social media platforms immediately lit up. Instagram stories highlighted screenshots of the receipts. Twitter threads went viral as fans debated the authenticity of each document. TikTok clips featuring snippets from Maino's video were trending within hours. People everywhere were asking the same question: how deep does this go, and what does it mean for the Harlem rap scene? Every like, comment, and share amplified the drama, making it impossible for anyone remotely connected to hip-hop culture to ignore the unfolding storm. Meanwhile, DJ Akademiks remained quiet, at least publicly. Behind the scenes, insiders revealed he was furiously strategizing his response. Aware that Maino's drop could potentially damage his credibility if left unaddressed, his team was combing through every clip, every social media post, and every interaction, trying to determine which narrative to counter first. The tension wasn't just digital. The streets of Harlem were buzzing with speculation about alliances, betrayals, and power moves. Fans noted how Maino's tone wasn't just accusatory. It was deliberate and calculated. He didn't just drop the receipts and walk away. Instead, he framed the narrative, pointing to inconsistencies in DJ Akademiks' commentary over the years, highlighting moments where rumors were spread or narratives were skewed to favor certain artists over others. Every bar of explanation, every frame of visual evidence, added fuel to the fire. As the night progressed, reaction videos started pouring in. Local Harlem influencers broke down Maino's drop line by line, analyzing the receipts, providing context, and giving their own takes on how it might affect street credibility. Some sided with Maino, praising his courage for exposing the truth, while others remained skeptical, questioning whether this was a strategic move to grab attention or genuinely about holding DJ Akademiks accountable. This was more than just a feud, it was a masterclass in Harlem politics and hip-hop street culture. Every response, every reaction, and every social media post became part of a larger narrative, showing how deeply intertwined personalities, reputations, and influence are in the rap game. Harlem, known for its intricate web of loyalties, beefs, and alliances, was watching every move with bated breath. Insiders also revealed that the timing of Maino's reveal was deliberate. It wasn't random. By releasing this content now, he ensured maximum attention and impact, especially as DJ Akademiks had recently been involved in other controversies, making the audience already primed for drama. It was a strategic move designed to dominate conversations and keep viewers glued. Meanwhile, fans were analyzing subtle cues, the way Maino framed certain moments, the emphasis on specific receipts, and the calculated delivery that made each point land harder than the last. It was clear that this wasn't a spontaneous outburst. This was carefully constructed, aiming to shake up the status quo and force DJ Akademiks to respond in some form. The streets of Harlem were alive with discussion. From block corners to local radio, everyone had an opinion. The recurring theme in conversations was trust, loyalty, and authenticity. Fans debated whether DJ Akademiks had overstepped in his commentary over the years, whether he had unfairly targeted certain artists, and if Maino's evidence would finally hold him accountable. Meanwhile, online, hashtags related to the drama began trending. Hashtag Maino exposes, hashtag DJ Akademiks receipts, and hashtag Harlem drama was flooded with reactions, memes, and breakdowns. Every clip posted led to another wave of commentary, ensuring the story stayed at the top of viewers' feeds. The momentum wasn't slowing. If anything, it was accelerating, with each reaction adding layers of complexity to the feud. It was clear that Harlem had entered a new chapter of rap drama, where evidence, reputation, and street credibility were just as important as bars and freestyles. Maino had successfully set the stage, leaving fans eagerly anticipating DJ Akademiks' next move. The streets were talking, the online community was buzzing, and the stakes had never been higher. As Harlem digested Maino's explosive revelation, the pressure mounted on DJ Akademiks. For years, he had been the voice shaping hip-hop narratives, influencing fans, and sometimes even controlling how the streets viewed certain artists. But now, the tables had turned. Maino wasn't just exposing him, he was challenging his credibility, calling into question the accuracy and fairness of Akademiks' commentary over the years. Behind closed doors, sources revealed that DJ Akademiks was pacing, reviewing every clip and social media post. Every reaction video, every meme, every screenshot of the receipts was under scrutiny. His team scrambled to assess damage control strategies, debating whether to respond publicly, quietly, or with another content drop. The stakes were high. It wasn't just a social media beef. It was about street reputation, credibility, and influence. Meanwhile, Harlem itself was buzzing with speculation and debate. Local influencers, bloggers, and vloggers began dissecting every second of Maino's drop. Some praised him for courage, others questioned his motives. Is this about exposing the truth? Or is it a strategic move to dominate views? Was a common question floating across Twitter threads and Instagram discussions. Regardless, it had everyone talking, and the streets were alive with opinions. DJ Akademiks, known for his analytical breakdowns, was now in a position where he had to play defense. Industry insiders noted that Akademiks rarely allowed personal attacks to derail his reputation, but this was different. The receipts were specific, verifiable, and compelling, showing patterns of bias and selective commentary over time. Harlem streets and online forums alike debated whether Akademiks could weather this storm without losing credibility. Fans also noticed subtle gestures and posts from both camps. Maino supporters were sharing clips emphasizing his street credibility and strategic timing, while Akademiks' loyal followers pointed out inconsistencies in Maino's narrative. The tension wasn't just online. Every reaction, every video, and every post was now being analyzed like a chess game with Harlem as the playing board. In the midst of this, influencer reactions exploded. Channels with thousands of followers began posting frame-by-frame breakdowns, highlighting receipts, timestamps, and subtle cues. Every clip was dissected for hidden messages, coded references, and hints about who might be backing whom. Some theorized that other Harlem figures were silently involved, orchestrating responses and alliances behind the scenes. Even celebrity observers couldn't stay silent. Tweets and posts from notable figures created ripples, with some weighing in on loyalty, credibility, and respect in Harlem's rap scene. Fans started asking whether this feud could redefine influence in Harlem, and whether DJ Akademiks would ever recover from the blow. The tension between street credibility and online clout became more apparent than ever. As hours turned into days, the impact of Maino's reveal continued to grow exponentially. Clips were going viral, memes were spreading like wildfire, and discussions weren't just limited to Harlem. The national hip-hop community was tuned in. Podcasts debated the authenticity of the receipts, with some arguing that Maino had mastered the art of timing and influence, while others insisted this was purely a content strategy to grab attention. DJ Akademiks' eventual public response, when it came, needed to be calculated, precise, and strategic. Industry insiders indicated he was considering a multi-platform approach: videos, tweets, and possibly interviews to control the narrative and reclaim authority. Every post was being prepped meticulously to avoid further fallout. Meanwhile, Maino's camp continued to feed the hype, dropping teasers and clips that hinted at even more revelations to come. The Harlem streets watched intently. Discussions at local venues, on social media, and in hip-hop forums revolved around loyalty, power, and who really held influence in the community. Maino's move had sparked debates not just about DJ Akademiks, but about how hip-hop influence is wielded, challenged, and exposed. It became a case study in street credibility, audience manipulation, and digital power. It was clear that Harlem wasn't just witnessing a feud, it was experiencing a shift in power dynamics. Maino had successfully forced the conversation into the spotlight, compelling both the streets and online audiences to question allegiances, authenticity, and influence. DJ Akademiks was now on the defensive, his every move watched, analyzed, and debated by fans, influencers, and street figures alike. With anticipation building, the stage was set for the next explosive chapter. Maino had lit the fire, and now Harlem was waiting to see whether DJ Akademiks would strike back, stay silent, or crumble under the weight of the evidence. One thing was clear: this feud was far from over, and the streets were ready for every shocking moment that was about to unfold as Harlem held its collective breath. The moment everyone had been waiting for finally arrived. DJ Akademiks decided to step into the spotlight, breaking his silence in a carefully orchestrated video post across multiple platforms. The streets had been buzzing for days with speculation, and every Harlem influencer, blogger, and fan was glued to their feeds, anticipating what he would say. Would he admit fault, dismiss the receipts, or turn the tables on Maino? The answer would shape the narrative and influence the next moves in Harlem's tightly knit rap community. In the opening moments of his response, Akademiks was deliberate, calm, calculated, and commanding attention. He began by acknowledging the receipts Maino had dropped but questioned their context, pointing out that while the evidence was compelling, it didn't tell the full story. Harlem fans immediately reacted with a mix of relief and skepticism, debating whether his explanation was convincing or simply a strategic attempt to protect his credibility. Every pause, every hand gesture, and every word was dissected in real time by fans and commentators. Meanwhile, Maino supporters were quick to respond. Clips of his original drops circulated again, this time with commentary emphasizing the inconsistencies Akademiks had allegedly ignored. Social media was a battlefield. Twitter threads exploded, Instagram stories went viral, and TikTok creators recreated key moments from the feud, adding their commentary and reactions. The digital community was alive with debate, with fans picking sides and sharing opinions about loyalty, authenticity, street credibility. The Harlem streets were no less intense. Block corners, barbershops, and local venues became forums for heated discussions. Influencers who had broken down the receipts in previous days were now weighing in on Akademiks' strategy, dissecting his statements and predicting his next moves. Some argued that his calm demeanor was a sign of confidence, while others suggested it was a calculated way to slow down the momentum of Maino's narrative. It wasn't just online or in Harlem. The drama spread across the national hip-hop scene. Other artists and insiders began commenting subtly on social media, sharing cryptic posts that hinted at their own views. These statements further fueled speculation, with fans trying to decode alliances, hidden messages, and potential collabs or diss tracks in the works. The tension had escalated from a single feud to a multi-layered cultural moment that engaged the entire hip-hop community. One of the most notable reactions came from influencers and vloggers who provided real-time analysis of the feud. They highlighted the stakes involved, street credibility, influence over fans, and control of the narrative. Every move by Maino or DJ Akademiks was seen as a strategic play, influencing not just Harlem but the perception of rap drama across the country. Fans debated how much of this was personal beef and how much was strategic content to dominate the attention economy. As the hours passed, DJ Akademiks doubled down. In follow-up posts, he provided clarifying clips, context for his past commentary, and subtle jabs at Maino, suggesting that some of the receipts were misinterpreted or selectively highlighted. Harlem's reaction was split. Some believed he had successfully defended his credibility, while others argued that Maino's move had already shifted public perception irreversibly. Memes, reaction videos, and heated discussion forums dominated the conversation, making it clear that the feud had reached a new peak. Meanwhile, Maino stayed active, dropping subtle teasers and follow-up content to maintain momentum. Clips showing reactions from local street figures, influencers, and fans were shared widely, ensuring that the story remained trending. The interplay between digital and street reactions highlighted how deeply interconnected online influence and real-world credibility had become in Harlem's rap scene by midweek. The feud had reached a point where even casual fans were aware of it. News outlets covering hip-hop culture began running segments on the drama, breaking down the receipts, the responses, and the reactions from Harlem. Maino and DJ Akademiks had effectively turned a localized beef into a national conversation about authenticity, loyalty, and influence in hip-hop. As the week progressed, insider sources hinted at possible behind-the-scenes meetings, discussions about collaborations, or even potential reconciliations, though nothing was confirmed. The uncertainty kept fans engaged, speculating about what might happen next. Each day brought new content, clips, commentary, memes, ensuring that Harlem and the digital world stayed hooked. Despite the chaos, one thing became clear. This feud wasn't just about receipts or social media clout. It was a test of power, credibility, and influence, where both Maino and DJ Akademiks had shown that they could command attention, shape narratives, and hold sway over Harlem's perception of loyalty and authenticity. Fans were left to decide who truly came out on top: the evidence drop master, Maino, or the narrative control expert DJ Akademiks. The drama had reached a natural climax. But the story was far from over. Harlem was watching, analyzing, and debating every move, ensuring that the feud would continue to dominate conversation for days, if not weeks. Maino's strategy had succeeded in shaking the streets and the online world alike, while DJ measured responses demonstrated that he wasn't going down without a fight. The balance of power, respect, and credibility had shifted. leaving Harlem buzzing with speculation and anticipation for the next explosive chapter. Yo, Harlem and hip-hop fans, now it's your turn to weigh in. After watching everything unfold, the receipts, the breakdowns, and the reactions, we want to know what you really think. Who came out stronger in this feud? Is it Maino dropping evidence and calling out DJ Akademiks with precision? Or is it Akademiks holding his ground, defending his credibility, and controlling the narrative like a true strategist? Your opinion matters because the streets, the fans, and the online community are all watching. Drop your thoughts in the comments right now. Don't hold back. Did Maino play it smart with timing and execution? Or is DJ Akademiks proving why? He's one of the most influential voices in hip-hop commentary. Who do you think gained the upper hand? And who might be losing street credibility after this exchange? Every comment adds to the conversation, and the best takes might get highlighted in our next breakdown. And don't forget to like and share this video with your crew, your family, and your fellow hip-hop heads. This story is far from over, and every share helps spread the word so more people can join the debate. If you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest Harlem rap drama behind the scenes, leaks, and explosive updates from the streets and the internet. Trust me, you don't want to be the last to know. So, whose side are you on? Maino or DJ Akademiks? Comment now, get involved, and let the Harlem rap community hear your voice. Loud and clear. Loud and clear.